Well, they say football's a funny old game, and I'm sure Eddie May might find it very amusing indeed as he returns to the Ninian Park ground he left in November. Unfortunately, Cardiff's position is no laughing matter. Their battle to beat relegation now even more desperate after the disappointing midweek defeat by Bradford. Eddie May's first City team of his second spell here shows 3 changes from Terry Joyce last, turning to the players he knows with Derek Brazil and Lee Badley back in defence for Chris Honor and Scott Young, while fit again Carl Dale returns up front, Ryan Nichols dropping out of a reshuffled midfield. Cardiff couldn't hope to meet many teams whose plight is worse than theirs, but this is one of them. Chester have had a truly awful season, anchored to the foot of the table for months now, and in fact they'll set a new landmark for the earliest relegation on record if they lose today and Cambridge beat Plymouth. Former Welsh international goalkeeper David Felgate is the man with the thankless task of playing behind one of the leakiest defences in the Football League. Cardiff hope he's in for a very busy afternoon. And today's referee, Mr. P. Alcock from Surrey. So it's Cardiff City who kick off, attacking the goal to our right at a very sparsely populated Ninian Park. They've let women and children in for free this afternoon in a bid to boost the attendance, but it's still not exactly packed, as Badley has to make that one. Well, a couple of interesting guests in the director's box, the Kuma brothers, once in charge at Birmingham City, now rumoured to be interested as one of the 3 consortia who might well be bidding to take over here at Cardiff City. Good build-up by Cardiff here. Searle, he's got Wig outside him, goes inside though. Being driven across field rather, but finds Griffith. Brazil supporting. And looking for Searle again, he's made a good run forward, he's in the box on the right foot. And it was in towards Dale at the near post. Good move by Cardiff then, good build-up. Good ball in by Damon Searle. He got on the end of this pass from Derek Brazil, took the ball down well, had a look up, Dale made it to the near post, angled too tight and defended too close. Towards Whelan now, Pearson beats him in the air, Wig away, completed by Richardson, and it's a free kick to Cardiff anyway, I think. And I think there's a booking. I think he showed that yellow card to Priest. Brazil then to Griffith. To Brazil, into the middle. Pearson coming in. And the ball falls to Richardson. Well, Nick Richardson swung his foot there as the ball dropped to him. Brazil knocked the ball in. Pearson came and made the challenge. Just did enough for the ball to fall to Richardson, kept it down wide of the far post. Kevin Ratcliffe there in the middle of the Chester bench, player coach now at Chester. Great season he had here at Cardiff when they won the championship and Welsh Cup. Things are rather different now on his return. Whelan away. Miller. Whacked back in towards Griffith. Felgate comes out to tidy that one up. Just about 10 minutes to go before half-time now. And Cardiff have faded slightly in the last quarter of an hour or so as this ball goes down towards Badley. Oh, there was a chance of a handball there, and I think a penalty has been given. The referee has given a penalty. Lee Badley's not happy. Cardiff aren't happy. It was just a long, hopeful kick downfield by Felgate. The ball bounced in the box. Badley tried to control it with his chest. It bounced slightly awkwardly for him, and the referee decided that when it hit his hand, he was trying to control it. He's protesting his innocence. Doesn't matter now, though. It's a penalty to Chester. So Stuart Rimmer going to take this penalty. What can David Williams do? Here comes Rimmer, and save! Great save by David Williams. Wow, what a great save by David Williams. Picked up a knock, I think, as well as Chester followed in on the rebound, which looks like it's going to lead to a booking. But here it comes, Rimmer's penalty. Nice height for Williams, guessed the right way, saved it well. And up to get the rebound. As I say, Williams took a knock there in picking up that rebound. It's a yellow card and a red card, and Priest has gone off. Chris Priest has been sent off for Chester for the way he followed up after David Williams saved that penalty for Stuart Rimmer. So, all sorts of things happening here at Ninian Park. Chris Priest sent off. Stuart Rimmer's penalty saved by David Williams. It's still 0-0, but it's all pretty exciting. Falls now to Miller. And Miller again. Miller with space. In it comes towards Pearson. Could fall to Griffith. In fact, it's Wigg with the shot. And Dale, oh dear me. Well, Carl Dale, he won't get many better chances than that. Might have been surprised by the way the ball bobbled to him. Here it comes. The cross in originally by Miller. Towards Griffith, it was Wigg's shot, bobbled about a bit, fell at Dale's feet, just a stab straight at Felgate. Towards Griffith, but Flitcroft gets it away. Back in towards Badley, flick down. Richardson again, away by Whelan, back in by Badley. Chester unable to clear until Priest does, in fact, get his foot through the ball and whacks it downfield. Perry, though, finds David Williams, who'll knock that ball into the Chester City half again. It's a good one. Dale's after it. Dale's through, in fact. Dale with a chance. Across. And well taken by Dave Felgate. Well, Carl Dale chased after that kick, found himself free on the right side of the box. Just a touch from Chris Lightfoot. Carl Dale free in the box, had a look up. More of a shot than the cross. Felgate, 2 attempts, took it well in the end. So Dave Felgate, happy enough with that save. Keeps his side level, going into the interval, and launches that one downfield. Richardson, back towards Pearson. Miller overran that though and fell to Rimmer, but Cardiff get the free kick anyway. A free kick which Damon Searle will now take. This time it's Jason Perry who's gone upfield as the ball goes in towards Pearson. Flipped on to Dale, Dale with a chance, and that's it! Carl Dale, his 13th goal of the season, 44 minutes gone. Carl Dale puts Cardiff in front. Dale scoring against his old club. He'll really enjoy that one, just what Cardiff wanted. The free kick came in, Pearson got the touch. Dale was there, left foot, kept it down well, into the bottom corner, 1-0 to Cardiff. Jason Perry now. Can't keep it in. So the referee blows for half-time. Cardiff leading 1-0 after a very eventful last 10 minutes, certainly. Carl Dale putting Cardiff 1 up against his old club with his 13th goal of the season, after David Williams had saved a penalty from Stuart Rimmer, which led to Chris Priest being sent off in the scramble that followed. So all happening here at Ninian Park, but the important statistic, Cardiff go into the interval, leading Chester by 1-0. So it's Chester City who kick off the second half. Down to 10 men now, of course, because of that sending off of Chris Priest. Quite interesting, actually. Chris Priest, the 11th Chester player to be sent off this season, making them comfortably the dirtiest team in the league on that statistic. They've also had 76 bookings, so not been a vintage year for them. Here they come now, though, with Flitcroft. Offside given in the middle. And Lightfoot walks it up. Badly's just got the foot there, it needed that. And this is Flitcroft making ground, but not the best shot at the end of it. And Williams can find Miller. Now then, space in front of Paul Miller. Searle going up outside him. and Miller will into the space with a shot, and it's a good shot. Oh, a very good shot, and only just wide. Well, Paul Miller, he can hit him. He's got a smashing goal against Bradford in midweek. Pretty close here. I think this one beat Felgate, just a foot or so past that far post. Dirk Brazil then with the throw for Cardiff towards Pearson. Inside to Griffith. Miller's free on the left if he can get the ball across. It's Richardson. Miller still free. Here's Miller now with a great chance. Shoots. Ah, good save by Dave Felgate. Well, Miller was free on the left-hand side for a long time. Cardiff did work the ball to him eventually. Richardson knew he was there. Played the ball across. Miller measured it, kept the ball low. Good save by Dave Felgate. Swings it in towards the near post and gets a second bite. Picks up Wig. Richardson, space on the edge of the box. Chance for a shot, and the shot, and well saved by Felgate. Well, Nicky Richardson did well there, made himself room for the shot. Came in with the right foot, low down. Here it comes. Outside his man. Low shot. Felgate got down well and held on well. High towards Milner. It's fallen to Rimmer. Chance to attack the Cardiff defence. He's got Hackett outside him. This is Hackett. Cardiff have got back in numbers. Forcing Hackett back. The ball into Rimmer again though. Perry. His turn, Perry. Oof. Well, that was close. That was very close. Cardiff weren't too happy at all there. Hackett knocked the ball back in. Rimmer did well. Twisted and turned. And the ball in almost landed at Priest's feet. This game by no means dead. Cardiff are only up against 10 men, but they're hardly making that advantage tell at the moment. A few good things going forward, and this could be one of them, as Griffith goes through, and Felgate is out, and Griffith is down, and up again, but loses out to Burnham. Well, that was looked like half a chance for Cardiff, as Griffith went through on that through ball. Both Felgate and Griffith ended up on the floor. I think the crowd thought about a penalty. Not given, and Felgate and Chester recovered. So Brazil with this throw in for Cardiff. Dale making the run. And seeing Burnham give away the corner. 25 minutes into this second half now then, as Cardiff look for the second goal, which would surely secure all 3 points. And they could do with it. Chester have threatened a couple of times on the break, but they have to defend here as Miller takes the corner. In towards Perry, gets his head to it, and Griffith! Well, that wasn't too far away. Cohen Griffith, almost on target for his 5th goal of the season. Perry got the header in. It fell to Griffith on the edge of the 6-yard box. Plenty of power, a couple of feet too high. Chris Lightfoot then with the free kick. Whelan's up there. Gets his head to that one. This one's going to fall to Milner with a shot, and that was a good block by Damon Searle. That was an important challenge by the fullback. I think that was heading for the goal. Whelan got his head to it. Milner was outside the far post, but Searle had to make that challenge. Cardiff do have to be careful here. They don't want to concede now. Ball in from Hackett. Lightfoot's going in there. Whacked away by Searle. And Dale finds Richardson. Now then, Nick Richardson up against Burnham. Inside him. Looking for Dale. That seemed to be a foul on the edge of the box. The linesman's flag is up, but I think he's given offside. Offside against Dale, I think, as the ball came in. Another poor free kick from Felgate. The ball winds up at Bird's feet. And that's through to Dale. Dale is through on Felgate. Felgate comes out. Dale still has it. Felgate's down. He's not going to get up now then. Miller, who's got an empty goal in front of him, knocks the ball in. Felgate's still down. Ball back to Miller's feet, and the referee has to blow up. Yes, the goalkeeper had been down for quite some time then. Felgate injured in that challenge with Carl Dale, as Carl Dale went through. Nothing malicious about it, I don't think. Dale was through. He had to go for the ball. Felgate came out. There's where he's injured. Looks like his hand or his arm. Dale goes off after the loose ball, cuts the ball back to Miller. Now, there's no goalkeeper at this point. And Miller, well, it was a fairly ineffectual ball in. Chester cleared that one, and they cleared again when they came in once more. Well, Chester bound to put everything into it in this last 6 minutes or so now. Just playing with the 3 defenders in their bid to get something out of this game. This is Don Page, their substitute. Tackled by Richardson, though. And Dale can find Bird. Now then, he's got Ryan Nichols outside him. This is Nichols, the substitute. Richardson and Bird in the middle. Nichols checks back. Across towards Miller. Miller's got time on the edge of the box. Miller with the shot. Just a foot wide, but wasn't the most powerful shot you'll see. Cardiff had plenty of people forward then. Nichols had to look up. I think he played the right ball. Miller had chances here. His first touch was pretty woeful, and the shot wasn't that much better. This is Rimmer, shadowed by Badley, and Badley gets an important foot in there. And Perry had lots of time to play that to a blue shirt. In fact, he's given it away. Just what Cardiff shouldn't be doing at the moment. Ball played back in again. Perry away. And again. And Nichols. Looking for Richardson. A kind bounce there. Miller's in oceans of space on the left. It must go to him. Here's Miller. Miller in on Felgate. Miller scores! Well, that's it. 2-0. 4 minutes to go. And that's Paul Miller's 7th goal of the season. 2-0 to Cardiff. Surely wraps up all 3 points. Well, it's a good break by Cardiff. The ball had fallen to Richardson. He looked up. He was aware that Miller had acres of space. Miller set himself, kept it down low, under Felgate's hand, into the net. So 2-0 now to Cardiff as we enter the last 3 minutes or so of this game. Well, the crowd are happy. Cardiff had to win this game, and that's just what they're going to do. Quite a good crowd, in fact, as it turns out, at Ninian Park this afternoon. 4,400 or so. A lot more than turned up on Tuesday to see them lose to Bradford. So the supporters have turned out, as Chairman Rick Wright had appealed them to do. Can the team keep doing it on the pitch? As Page crosses. Milner with a header towards Rimmer. Rimmer with a chance, and it's a goal. It's a goal for Gary Hackett. Well, well, well. Gary Hackett makes it 2-1. This game is not over yet. Just when we thought that it was all over, it isn't. Page's ball in, Milner's header. Stuart Rimmer battled, it broke off to Hackett, and Hackett whacked it in. And anxious moments for Eddie May. Wheeling in, and Lightfoot. Nichols diving in for the challenge, but the ball breaks to Priest. Priest looking up towards Page, and Brazil. That's a good header back towards his goalkeeper by Derek Brazil. Well, a cool head and a good head by Derek Brazil. Just calming everything down there. Richardson. Miller. And they're just saying, come and get it. And that's it. The referee's blown his whistle. Cardiff have won by 2-1. Just the result they wanted. They did it in a fairly bizarre manner, going 2 goals up and conceding straight away to give us all an anxious last few minutes. Carl Dale scored the first goal for Cardiff in the first half to put his team 1-0 up. Paul Miller got the second to make it 2-0, and we thought sew things up. But lo and behold, Chester came back down the other end, and Gary Hackett made it 2-1. So as Eddie May watches his players come off, he knows just how desperate things are at the moment. Cardiff have 3 home games in the space of a week. They've won the first of them. They now need to beat Leyton Orient on Tuesday and Rotherham on Saturday. As it stands though this afternoon, they've done their job here. Final score, Cardiff City 2, Chester City 1.